welcome back to Market Report of the Week. It is week 7. Can you believe we've done this 7 times, Tyler? It's crazy.
I cannot. Time flies.
It really does feel like a couple weeks ago we decided to change. Like, yeah, no, the time really does fly. Like, I always thought that was bullcrap when adults told me that, but now that I'm an adult, like, it's true. Anywho, that's not what you're here for. You're here to
Yeah.
talk about trading card games. So price. Okay, this is actually kind of crazy. For the first time ever, I could not find a significant price rise. Do with that information as you will. Price falls, however. Supreme Leader Snoke is down about 25% over the last month to about 850. The only reason I can think of this is because it's going to be rotated out in 6 months, but it's still a good card. It's really good in a control package. I just think because it's going to get rotated out, a lot of things are falling off. Um, the other
Yeah.
card that was interesting to me because I actually don't have any of these because I still think the price it's at is still too high. Constructed lightsabers about $15, which is down 25% off the last month. I'm gonna be honest. I understand that objectively it is a very good card, Tyler. I really do. My problem is it's a 3-drop upgrade when upgrade hate is the best it's ever been. And I just I don't even run lightsabers in my decks anymore except for my one Obi-Wan and that's just general blades. But yeah, it's
Mhm.
1435 if you're interested. I personally am waiting for it to hit 10, and if I'm wrong and it never hits 10, I'm wrong. This was another interesting one. Luke Blue is the lowest it's ever been at only $31, an 11% drop over a month. I did look for kicks over the last year what the high sale price of this was. Somebody paid 72.57 for a copy of Luke in the last year, which is crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It's
listen, 30
nuts.
hurts enough, but 70 is wild. Um, but yeah, if you don't have those, and I guess if you want to play with them or play, here's the other thing: Eternal. I'm curious to see if people adopt Eternal or if they adopt. I guess it's just called Premier, because as you get deeper and deeper into Magic, Tyler, you're probably seeing so many different play styles like Pauper, Common, Historic, Legacy. Like there's infinite ways to play Magic, and as more and more Star Wars comes out, that's kind of where I think we're going to go in that direction.
Yeah.
But we shall see. And I know people are curious about the Secrets of Power, so I did go on TCG Player to check the pre-order prices. For a playset box, it's about 90, or excuse me, a play box, it's about 98 pre-shipping and taxes, which is, listen, I'm not telling people how to spend your money, but every time the set comes out, the price maximum hits, hello kitty, the price maximum hits about
Yeah.
95, right? Maybe 98, 100 something. Spark, okay. I want everyone can say, "Oh, but Cole's wrong about Spark. Spark doesn't count." Because there's infinite reasons we can get into that. Every other set, it's about 90 to 95 when the set comes out or about a month before, right, Tyler? Maybe it'll push
Yeah.
100 when people are opening a crap ton in the first week. Brother, 16 to 17 days off. Oh, it's 75 for a box. Oh, it's 65 for a box. Or it could be Twilight and it could be $40 for a box. But personally, Cole,
Yeah.
why are you saying this? Because for the first time ever, I haven't made a pre-order for Secrets. Oh, and I'm also going to say carbonate boxes are 350, and if you pay that, I'm sorry. You either need Jesus, a financial advisor, or is it GA is Gambling's Anonymous? I don't know. I haven't gotten that bad yet. I haven't figured that out yet. But what I guess what I'm saying is I don't know what I'm gonna get because we had talked about this the other day, Tyler. We do at least 2 or 3 pre-releases because we're pretty dedicated players and we really like to play. I'm getting 18 packs off that.
Mhm.
So and plus I'm still gonna run Rex until it gets rotated out. So
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
already have
It's
most of what
a
I want for a Mon Mothma deck. I know that sounds crazy, but I already have my build.
yeah. It's gonna be really interesting because I remember when Jump to Lightspeed came out, I got two booster boxes
Mm-hmm.
and it was great. Like I got some good stuff. I got some good pulls, but what ended up happening is 2 months later when I'm playing every week at our shop, I'm like, I'm sick and tired of opening these freaking packs. I'm seeing
Yep.
the same cards, and I'm like, I already have all of this stuff. So then on Legends of the Force, I was like, okay, I'll pivot. I'll get one booster box. Cat. I'll get one booster box
The third
and one
host,
carbonite
Tyler's
box.
cat.
Yep, it's Gizmo. In case you guys are wondering. Hang on.
Sorry, we love animals here at Under the Twin Sun, so we will put shows on pause. What am I going to tell you
Oh,
guys about today? Oh, you're good. I was about to go rant about stupid stuff, so please, I'm glad you're back.
yeah. Anyways, so then I pivoted and I wanted to get one booster box and one carbonite box of Legend of the Force. That ended up being a lot better. But the reason I got a carbonite box of Legend of the Force is because I like Force characters and those cards looked cool. And I liked the chances of getting a carbonite or a showcase.
Mm-hmm.
This set, I don't really care. And the carbonite art looks cool, but I can probably just wait a month and get them for like $1.
Yeah, I was gonna say, jump to Lightspeed makes sense. Why it was listen, they were just getting their feet wet. They didn't understand how to make prestige cards. So objectively, let's be honest with ourselves. I have a master set. I bought them all. I'm not lying to myself, but let's be honest with ourselves. Not the best. On a scale of 1 to 10, probably a 6, 6.5 for the art, right? LOF
Mm-hmm.
jumped that up to at least a 9. It's not a perfect 10. Well, no, at least an 8. It's not a perfect 10. It might be pushing a 9 depending on who you are. I'm very apprehensive about official cards. I'm going to keep it a buck. Um, and we haven't seen all the cards they've decided to make into prestige cards yet, but some of their options are their choices. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
card. That was a card to give.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm sitting. I'm probably gonna end up getting a box, just one, just to kind of get my feet wet, see what the pulls are like, and then open all the packs that we're gonna open throughout playing the set until the next one comes out.
Yeah. I have a similar plan. I have some sealed stuff I'm trying to trade. I'm going to try to trade for a box or two, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our opinions on secrets. Like the set objectively, yes, I am excited for it. Exactly what Tyler just said. I love opening booster packs, but at a certain point, and here's the other thing: we don't know if the hits are going to be worth it or not. Like this set could be a flop.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying it could.
Totally.
I'm not wanting it to, but it could be.
Yeah. Looks great so far.
There's been some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
But let's talk about like the thing that I experienced. Okay, a couple weeks ago, or it might have even been episode 1, which would be a month and a half ago, which is a crazy thing to think about. I had talked about how if you're a GameStop Power Up Pro Rewards member, you get a $5 quote unquote gift certificate every month. So I go get a pack of something from GameStop, right? So I went today to do that because I had time on my lunch break and I was like, oh, I deserve a little treat. So I went to GameStop. I pull up. I go inside, talk to the employees who, listen, I'm about to get on a side tangent if I get into this too much. GameStop has not changed in my 7 years of life on this earth. It's insane. Like I walk in, there's 3 people not doing anything, not greeting me, sorry. Side tangent. Does anyone want to know why GameStop is finally profitable?
Bye.
It is not because they changed up their methods. It is not because of their business. It's because that stupid meme stock and that entire run by Roaring Kitty. They got enough cash infusion, Tyler, to buy 3.5% bonds. That is the reason they are profitable. Because they have millions locked up in bonds off of their stock sale. That is literally the only time GameStop has ever been profitable. Okay, I'm doing a thing. I'm sorry. I just became finance cult. I'm so sorry. My point is, I went to GameStop to get a pack today. And I go in, and I'm looking, and I'm like, there's not even Twilight. So I go up, and I'm like, hey, man, do you guys carry Star Wars Unlimited? I know they do, but I was just being facetious. He goes, yeah, man, we do, but last week some dude came in and bought all of them. And I go, what do you mean all of them? He goes, every booster pack. I was like, out of curiosity, how many was that? He's like, it was about 160. And I go, all right. And then, brother, he tried to pitch me on buying Intro Battle to Hoth, which is priced at $19.99 at our local game store. How much do you think GameStop wanted for it?
I think 30, 35.
$32.99.
Mm.
And I then said, no, thank you. Please hand me that pack of Edge of Eternity. There better be an Ancient Tomb in it or I'm never coming back. There is no Ancient Tomb. I got a biotech specialist. It was quite tragic, actually. But Cole, what's your point? You hate GameStop. Yeah, okay, in my show and Tyler's show, but I just want to say stuff. My point is, it is not just GameStop. Because, Tyler, I don't know if I mentioned this part of the story. The GameStop, as you know, is very close to the Target and the Walmart. And I had time. I had nothing to do today. Don't at me. Comments. But, so I go to the Target and the Walmart to check it out. There were no swoop packs there either, dude. And I didn't find an employee because of those stores. I'm not going to find an employee and bother someone. GameStop, it's different because see my tire rant a minute ago. But then, after that, I text my buddies, my buddy who's doing a veterinary residency up in, or excuse me, he's in his final year of vet school doing his residency up near Chicago, and he sends me this picture that I will throw on the screen of a dude selling, I don't remember how many it was, I think it was like 60 something he told me, of Star Wars Unlimited sleeved booster packs, which are what you would find at GameStop, Target, and Walmart for $12 a piece, which fucking floored me. And Steve asked a really good question earlier, so I just want to answer this question. What's a sleeve booster pack, Cole? Okay, I have pictures up on the screen of the Edge of Eternity one that I opened today. Basically, it's a pack sealed around cardboard because they want to make sure it's not tampered with, and they also do it so they can upcharge it by $1. So instead of a $5 pack, you're paying for 6. But yeah, this is kind of reminiscent of what we talked about last week of how we think like scalpers will never come to the. Holy crap, was I wrong? That's crazy.
Yeah. We can take the blame for it.
Yeah, that's my bad. It's my bad. But I mean, Legends of the Force kind of makes sense because you're looking for the Anakins, which are 35 a piece, any showcase too. But also, the odds in these packs are worse. People have done the math on Reddit; they are worse than booster boxes.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, this is something Pokemon's always done, and it's just kind of unfortunate to see it happen to Star Wars. What are your thoughts, Tyler? I've been ranting for a while.
I think it was. I think it was just a kind of matter of time before it happened, and luckily it's not too bad. Like we still have like your local game shop probably has product. Ours doesn't, but
Yeah, that's a side issue.
that's that's a side issue. But like that is a bright spot. It seems like it's really just affecting the major stores. Hopefully it doesn't ever get to the point where like Pokemon's at, where the second a pre-order goes up, it's just gone.
So the reason I don't fear that at all, I'm gonna actually be positive, Cole, for once. Because out of curiosity, I wanted to make sure I was right on this. I just went to TCG Player, dude. Every sealed box is actually down. So I agree that it's while they're scalping, I don't think they realize they're scalping to no one. Because no one's gonna pay 12 a pack when I can literally go buy a $62 booster on TCG Player and get it in two. Okay, Cole, why do you like TCG? I don't. I understand they're evil. I understand they're union busting, but like until Card Kingdom becomes more of a thing in the U.S., I'm a TCG Player guy. But my positive thing, Tyler, is I don't think it'll ever happen that way because there's just so much supply between the local games. I think people are trying to find. People can't get Pokemon. They can't get One Piece and they can't get Pokemon. I've started to hear they can't get Yu-Gi-Oh! And they've started to be unable to get Magic. So they're going for anything, right? Oh, God, let them scalp Final Fantasy. That'd be so funny because those things are just so cheap. God, let them scalp Final Fantasy. It'd be so funny. But I think people are just looking for that gold mine and that easy, like, resell. And hate to tell you, it's not this game. Because, like, you even go onto TCG Player and you see, like, average daily sold of 12 boxes of Legends of the Force over the last month. That's not a lot. That was 3 months. 9 daily sold. So I'm not concerned. If anything, it's just annoying. It's not going to hurt the market because prices don't shift in this game, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, when they do it rapidly. But that's what I'm trying to end on the positive note of don't be afraid because TCG Player's fine. Like, there's supply everywhere. And you're right about our local store. The other 3 stores, Tyler, have product. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Let's talk about speculations and get off this negative stuff. Summary, scalping is happening. Don't be a scalper, but if you're going to scalp, you're going to lose money because this game... Why? ¿Por qué? Is my question. All right. So we'll go into speculation. As always, I picked 1 card per set to not overwhelm you guys. Starting off with Spark of Rebellion. All right. I know this is me, Tyler, and I know because it's my favorite color, like both in the real world and in games between Magic and SWU, I picked Command. Brother, it's $3. And you've seen what it can do. I can give myself a 2/2, like a +2/+2. I can get a resource. I can pretty much kill a non unique enemy unit, which, not great, but it does help sometimes, getting through like Space Sentinels. And then I can also bring something back from my graveyard, which is so big against control. $3. Plus, I think Mon Mothma will be relatively good next set. My Shadows pick, the Chaos of War, only 25 cents. Listen, I have dogged on this card time and time again. But you know what I just keep realizing, Tyler? The control players and the cunning players as well, dude, they're setting up to have big hands next set. So if you play
Mhm.
Chaos of War and you're playing a discard Kylo, and this is the last card in your hand, you take no damage, and dude, you just did 7 to their base for 3 resources.
Yeah.
In a similar aspect, I am in full agreement with you that double red mace is going to go crazy next set. Is it Topple the Summit? Is that the red one that does like 3 damage to each enemy unit? Whichever one that is, that's going to go crazy. So I picked Unlimited Power for 75 cents. Because this is also going to be a really good contender on the mace flip. As well as it's just good for double red for kind of like a board clear. This could even work in like
Yeah.
double. If you want to be if you want to be a crazy man, you could do double red indirect damage Boba. If you want to be a crazy man. JTL Jam Communications. It's only $1, and this is gonna replace Spark of Rebellion when that gets rotated out. That's it. And then finally, we got the Sith Triumvirate. We got Treya. We got Nihilus. We got. Oh my god, I'm such a bad player. No, don't let this happen, Cole. Son of a bitch. This is not okay that I forgot his name. This is not.
I don't
I
even know what you're trying to
I
find out.
cannot tell you how. Darth Sion. God, I cannot tell you how mad I am. So the Sith
There you go.
Triumvirate, Tyler, was a powerhouse of Sith in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. So that is Darth Treya, Nihilus, and Darth Sion. So like those are like the big bad guys in 2, right? Malik was the big bad guy in 1. And Revan, I think Revan's going to work with all 5 of them together is what I'm trying to say. So I'm saying to pick up Darth Malik now for only $6. That's my picks of the week. You got some?
Do a few. I'll start off with like the lowest one. I think an interesting one is Deceptive Shade from Legends of the Force. Currently only 22 cents. It's the one where you when defeated, the next unit you play is gets ambush.
I
I
like
think it's pretty
that.
interesting. I just
That is
think
pretty
that
cool.
yeah, I think that Cunning Villainy is gonna be pretty relevant next set. And plus it has that Sith tag, which works with it seems like there's a lot of Sith love and cunning and villainy, so that seems to
Mm-hmm.
be kind of a thing to think about. Plus it is a fun little combo with Malik and um Revan, because you can ambush in Malik and immediately ready him
Oh,
after
that
you
is
ambush him.
good. And if you do the
Yeah.
Thrawn
And then
double when defeated, you get to ambush twice, which could be
yeah,
good.
that is true. And then you talking about cunning kind of got me wanting to talk about. I honestly think that every single double aspect card is worth a buy right now. Aggression is going to be really good. Like I think Double Red Mace is going to be interesting. I think people are really liking the Daedra Tarkentown list, and that
Mm-hmm.
this is going to be really nasty in that one. Vigilance, the most expensive one at 15, is just a really good card, and there's going to be more love for double blue. Mill is
Oh,
unfortunately going to be
Mill's
pretty
coming.
prevalent.
The Sabi leader today.
Yeah,
That's the leader to mill with. I thought it was gonna be
yeah,
Satine Kryze, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is gonna be Satine Kryze. I think it's Sabi, but we'll find out.
yeah. And then Cunning. It's only 534 right now. If I remember when this card was like $20.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have a double Cunning
Boba was never
leader
broken though.
who can
Remember,
just play
remember.
that.
Boba players want you to know that Boba
Yeah,
was never broken.
no, it was never his fault. But I mean, now like with the double Cunning leader, you can start playing Cunning in your lists for 4. with other colors, and I think that that's gonna bring it right back up to where it was when Han Yellow was a thing. And then I'm gonna close it off with the most fun one that I think is gonna be really interesting to see how prevalent this is. I have Tragedy of Plagueis
Ooh, I
as
can't
number
wait to see
4. So
it.
it is only
Yeah.
40 cents,
Is it
and
actually already
we
up to
finally
40? It was
have
20 last week when I got 5 of them. Let's go, baby. I'm
yeah, and
rich.
I think that it's because of Veiled Shot. Shout out to him on YouTube. I watched a lot of his videos of his gameplays. Um, he just uploaded a video of doing the infinite combo with um, Great Inquisitor and Darth. I can't
Treya.
remember the name. Darth
Yep.
the T. Yeah, Treya. And it's insane. So I think people are going to be really interested to try it out, and you should be because it looks really fun and goofy, and yeah, it's only 40 cents. Why not?
And guys, like
That's all I
I'm
got.
I'm not coping hard that the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake isn't happening. It's totally still happening. It's happening. It's been in
Yeah,
development for 13 years. What would they do? Just lie to us?
exactly.
Oh, why would they lie? All right. Well, those were really good picks. We did
Yeah,
weirdly a sealed Shadows of the Galaxy event last night, and it was super fun. So that was the packs we played for. So
awesome.
that's what we've got to
Great.
open today. Oh,
Mhm.
I need to get a hat. Listen, I don't want to blind
Funny
my
enough. Oh yeah. Funny enough,
like
looking at my Shadows pack
King Neptune.
on the back on the QR code, we got Under the Twin Suns little shout out.
Ooh,
That. Look at that. Look at that. Under the Twin Suns.
that it? Ooh, look at that.
Never
All
noticed that
right,
before. Let's do it.
let's do it. Okay, remember there are actually uncommons we're looking for. You want Lurking at $1.50. You want Fell the Dragon at $1. Cassian's $1. So this will be a much more interesting pack in my opinion. All right,
Yeah. Well,
bada
we're
bing.
off to a hot start.
I got Cad Bane. What do you got?
Hunter.
Ooh, that's certainly a card. That is a card.
It's pretty
In
good.
fact, he's a
It'll be
leader.
relevant.
Oh, I got a hyperspace
Nowadays.
Jabba's Palace. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, pillage. This. If y'all don't have
Yep.
these,
That
I
was really
understand it's a
good too.
common. They're 5 cents right now. Just get them now, because this is
Yeah,
going to be very relevant with hand hate. All right.
totally. Yeah, no,
Follower of
like
Dewey.
Black Sun Starfighter.
Modded cohort, which was way better than we ever gave it credit for.
Hawk thing.
Death Watch loyalists. They're freedom fighters, not terrorists. I stand by that.
Wanted Insurgents. Weirdest rebel card ever.
I know, right? Collection Starhopper. It's certainly a ship. Ooh, I love the
Nima.
Nima. I do love the
Outpost.
Nima.
It's pretty good.
All right, I got a Kintan. Is that a hyperspace? Yeah, it is.
It is. I got
All
a
right.
Delphi Patrol Wing.
McClunky, which is what Greedo says
Heck
when he
yeah.
dies.
It is. I got Underworld Thug.
Gray Squadron Y-Wing, which is
I
the
also have the
original
Kintan.
indirect damage.
Yep.
Smuggler Star. Oh my god, that's so funny!
Whoa.
Dude, that's funny.
Let's
That's
go.
funny.
Same spot.
Coruscant
Uncommon
Dissident.
Prison and Carbonite.
Crosshair. I think he's going to be relevant next set. I think Tarkin's coming
Interesting.
back.
I got Privateer Crew. Interesting little card.
All right, punishing one.
Ooh, we got Rose
Oh boy,
Tico.
Rose Tico.
And a big one.
Django Fett.
Effant Mom.
Okay, so for the first
Effing
time, I
Mom.
actually don't know. Depending on what's in the back. I mean, I got a bunch of hyperspaces. That doesn't mean they're good.
This
All
was,
right.
I think you got because the hyperspaces alone.
Yeah, nobody got anything good. I may have, and I also got a second rare. It might have been me, but
Yeah, I think you got it.
that was our
again.
most unimpressive pack battle yet.
Yeah, that was pretty
We got
that's
cards.
pretty bad.
We got cards.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys let us know below what you want us to talk about in the future. Thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon.